old were you at the time when you took on these habits?
Uh, I would say, I would say kind of came in rounds. So the first time I was really introduced to habits was when I was in middle school, and this is where my parents are really smart. And they talk about this in The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg as
Wow.
well.
Okay.
The I had a major injury. I had a spiral fracture of my tibia playing
Mm-hmm.
football,
Yep.
and they used that catastrophe in my life. And the book talks about this, using really bad or harsh moments in your life to create huge
Yeah.
changes.
Yeah.
A lot of times people won't change otherwise. So if you have a
Mm-hmm.
company and you want to get them to improve their safety standards, they're not going to do it unless some tragic thing happens, like someone dies or
Yeah.
someone gets really hurt. And then they're like, oh my gosh. And everybody in the company is like shocked by it. And then that's when you can make a big change. So I
Yeah.
got hurt. And that's when they started introducing me to vitamins. And they're like, hey, Ian, if you don't want to get hurt again, you should start taking your vitamins. You should start
Mm.
sleeping, taking your
Mm.
nutrition. And slowly they started introducing things. And I didn't really get it at that point. Like, why are you guys making me do all this stuff? It just seems kind of unnecessary. But I listened to them and just did it anyways because they're my parents and I was pretty young.
Yep.
But then when I got to high school, I really started to see how those habits, I was really different than a lot of other kids. And they didn't know what they wanted from life. They were just going to school every day just because. But I was like, no, like I'm from Toronto, but I'm like, I wanted to live in the United States. So like the best way to get there is to get a track scholarship. And that's what I was like locked in into doing. And I ended up doing that. But then when I got to college, it was like
Yeah.
a whole nother level because now my parents weren't there anymore. So
Yeah.
that parental guidance to help keep me on track. It's like I had to do it all on my own. And the
Mm.
first year there, it's really hard to do that. But I realized again what the vision I had. So I wanted to go to the Olympics, and I knew I wasn't going to get there unless I was able to continue adopting those habits and staying on that correct path.
Mm-mm-mm. So your parents were very supportive. Like they gave you the guidance that you need. They gave you the book on habits, and that's what really taught you on how to you know improve yourself, and then constantly train, and then eventually, yeah, you had the idea of getting into the Olympics, wasn't it? It was just yeah,
Yeah.
you really
One thing I strongly do not believe in is I'm not a fan of the idea of a self-made person. Um,
mm,
I think someone, even if it's not someone's parents, someone has helped someone along the way. Like someone
yes,
has given you help, and you should be seeking help. You should be seeking mentors. You should be seeking someone out there who believes in you.
mm,
I was blessed in the sense that yes, my parents, their athletic dreams, their parents didn't believe in sports at all.
mm,
So their parents killed their athletic dreams, and they didn't want
mm,
to do that to their children. So
yeah,
they were supportive, and they were willing to read and learn themselves to be able to pass better information down to me.
yeah.
So that was definitely a huge um, thing that was very helpful for me growing up.